So there's a lot of hard points on here. A lot of hard points. That's a lot of damage. Wow. The accuracy on these is insane. But one thing I can definitely tell you is that Tector Star Destroyers. Oof. I think I'm definitely going to start building these more in my fleets, because these feel really consistent in damage. With a 0.6 update to Fall of the Republic just released, I'm sure many of you have read through the changelog notes or watched Corey's video on the changes to the mod. However, there's one thing that the patch notes themselves don't discuss too much about. This is the significant changes to Skirmish Mode. Whilst I understand Skirmish Mode isn't the main focal point for most mods, it still provides interesting, fast-paced, strategic gameplay that Galactic Conquest doesn't provide, with many ships performing better in Skirmish than they would perhaps in Galactic Conquest, and vice versa. So when these big changes hit for Fall of the Republic, I knew I had to do an in-depth video covering the changes. For those who are not familiar, Thrawn's Revenge, the sister mod to Fall of the Republic, has a very elongated approach to teching or leveling up your space station for more expensive, better performing ships. There is up to 5 tech levels to achieve, and this means things can get quite expensive for the player, and thus slows down the match time. Fall of the Republic went around this the complete opposite, reducing tech levels down from 5 to 3. This made matches far faster and brought in the bigger ships much faster as well, which also decided games in a shorter amount of time. With the 0.6 update coming in, we've seen a lot of the larger ships like the Subjugator, Praetor and the Secutor to be moved into a new tech level 4. There are still many meaningful reasons for this, as some gameplay approaches were to avoid building a fleet and focus income on building more expensive vessels to quickly swipe the opponent and their space station off their feet. Today I'm going to show some skirmish battles with both Galactic Republic and Confederacy against hard AI to see exactly what's changed in Fall of the Republic skirmish mode. Okay, we are in. So I'm just going to quickly grab these asteroids. Nice, I didn't mess up the asteroid, the fighter placements, because sometimes I move both of them to one asteroid. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Okay. Oh, and they've also greatly nerfed the vision buffs on fighters for Galactic Republic, so that is very significant. I think realistically that made sense, because if you had 2v2, we did this on Playing with Fans quite a bit, that was absolutely insane sometimes. It really was. But one person could easily place like one fighter, and then the other person could put another fighter straight on top of an asteroid. It was absolutely impossible to fight against. So we did see some corvettes, I think, there. I'm just going to bring 2 fighters down. Okay. I'm going to try and keep 2 fighters together. Hopefully we'll be able to take out that fighter and take that asteroid. They did, I believe, take out that asteroid in the nebula, which is annoying. So we also get a Acclimator 1 in Tech Level 1. That used to be in Tech Level 2, and I think this is quite important because Galactic Republic did not have any carriers on Tech Level 1, while Confederacy did. I can understand. I mean, it still worked, but it meant that Galactic Republic had to just completely play it in a different way. And I think that can be kind of confusing, especially if you want to try and get new people into the mod, that both factions have completely different approaches to how they're played. So I can totally understand why the Acclimator is in Tech Level 1 now. Right, I just need... see, Acclimator 1 definitely feels like the stats have dropped. The Acclimator isn't as tanky as it used to be, I feel. So, I think that's warranted. Acclimators could be a massive headache sometimes. They really could be. So, right, we've got this. Yeah, stop you there. Let's capture this one. We've got some fighters on the planet, on our space station here, but we should be okay. We've got a diamond cruiser here to counter our fighters. Let's try and take that out quickly. I think they've definitely gotten control over the middle. I don't think I'll be able to get that anytime soon. Let's quickly build on here before they stop me. How are we looking here? Okay. Let's quickly move into the center here, see if there's anything we can actually get off that. I'm going to build some LACs. LACs, I think, have gone up in price as well, but the Corvette has actually dropped. I believe that was 900. The LAC was like 600. So, there you go. My ship got nerfed, unfortunately. But I mean, like, I get it. It's a very small ship. It's a really good anti-fighter at like a really decent, cheap price. So I can totally understand that, bro. Just get that way. Let's build another one. Let's get 2 of them on the field. We've got this one secured. They haven't captured this yet, which is good. I'd rather just not have them capture that. Just keep them busy. Let's get these LACs here. Right, there we go. See, LACs seem to be doing a really good job here. I mean, it's nothing Diamond Cruiser level, but it's still pretty decent. Let's get these fighters over here. Okay, so it seems like we have captured the top and bottom asteroid, which is great. There's a hard cell there. Let's just take that out. Wow, hard cells really just lose a lot. It feels like a lot of... Oh, damn, I should have seen where that LAC was going. I feel like, shots are more accurate. I'm making a ballpark guess here, but shots feel a lot more accurate, thus doing more damage, but they're slower, you know, so... I feel like it's a lot less RNG, maybe, because I know you're firing a lot of shots, you're hoping they hit, etc, etc. Let's quickly just take out that Corvette. We've got a hard cell here, which we can easily just take out with our space station. Let's quickly boost the firing power there. Nice. Let's bring that acclimator out though. We've got some fighters here. Just messing about. Let's just go ahead while we're here. I'm gonna tech up now. Tech up is not as expensive as I remember, so... Well, I think it's the same price, but like... I've already got plenty of cash. Okay, I think our engines are out, yeah, so it's definitely a lot slower. That's okay though, that'll survive. Let's quickly capture this. Oh, interesting. It got destroyed immediately because the space station attacked it. How does that work? That's not gameplay I really remember. Let's get this. I really like the missile ones. Like, I feel like the lasers are good for anti-fighters, but it's not really needed that much. Oh, blimey. Okay, starting to build up shields. They're not going to be able to get that. I think this is already decided. It's that quick. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I do feel that perhaps, just perhaps, hard AI, not so hard anymore. That's just me. So, as mentioned, as I was going to mention here, is that we no longer have Venators. Venators are completely nerfed into the tech level 3. So what this means is that your first Venator is 1, going to take longer to build, and 2, going to cost an extra 4,000 credits to build, which is significant. You know, you can get that cash pretty quickly in the mid, like early to mid game. In the previous patch, you know, like being able to just like get a Venator out on tech level 2. You'd been in the game for like no more than maybe like about 5 minutes. Maybe I'm going mad here. Maybe the Venator was in tech level 3 with everything else, but I don't remember it being locked away in tech level 3. Maybe it was actually. Am I going mad? This is the captain. Because I remember the acclimators in here. We've also got the Pelter class here, frigates, and the support ship now in tech level 2. Pelter class, I'm going to give it a go. I think I'd be interested to see what it can do with this this acclimator. You know, we've got very strong control over the map, but so I'm happy to take a little bit of a risk. So Yeah, I think I'm losing my mind. I think Venators were in tech level 3 before, but it's the Praetor and Subjugator and Secutor and Luke Hulk all being nerfed. So one thing I like is that Justin's ship is now in skirmish, which is nice. Right, let's see how these... Oh, wow. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I would probably be looking to maybe build this ship in some of my fleets to interweave between big ones. That's quite interesting. I like that. Is that my LAC there? Yeah. So you get in here as well. Quickly get you there. Come on, quick. I want to know, does this bring back hard points? I don't think it does. I think there's only some... I think there's a... It can't bring back, like, my engines or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, that's some significant healing here. But it seems to be on every 5th tick? Well, there's a heal? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for a sec, come back to it and see what it looks like. We've built up quite a lot of cash now, so we can probably start bringing things in. I'm going to have to look back. I don't believe Venators were this expensive. So yeah, I do believe Venators were nerfed as well. I think a lot of the earlier ships were buffed in terms of decreasing the price, but bigger ships were definitely nerfed. And I think that was just to simply slow down gameplay. Like, games were wrapping up way too quick. So actually, let me build a... I'm going to build some Venators. The Victory 1. I know the Tector got nerfed really hard. The Tector has... Like, the price has gone way up. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that the Tector was much cheaper in the previous. I really like this Pelter, I gotta say. I might build another just to see if that speeds up any healing. They're not cheap, you know, and because they are on tech level 2. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't bring back any hard points. That makes sense, I suppose. You know.
We can do that.
But I like this. I mean, I know you could get them on your satellites, but that really limited the movement. You can actually bring these with fleets. I think we're going to see a lot more of these in gameplay, for sure. Okay, yeah, so it does double up the healing. Whoa, ease up. See you later, buddy. Building a load of hard cells. Yeah, I feel like Hard AI is just not building any asteroids whatsoever, which is strange. So let's go ahead and take up again. Here's our Venator. Maybe, you know, like the price has been increased, but maybe their damage has been upped, or that they're spawning more fighters. We'll have to wait and see. These, what are these? What they're spawning here? Yeah, it's the same Y-wing. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring it into a fight. Let's finish this one off, and then we'll start a Confederacy. We've got this as well. What is this? Deploy interdiction. Oh, okay. So I wonder, do these actually prevent people from
We'll deploy those mines.
Do these actually prevent the enemy from placing ships nearby? If so, that would be so strong. So strong.
Yes, General.
I'm just gonna throw in what I've got right now on the space station. I would expect the Venator to be absolutely demolished here, but we've got a lot of fighters here, so we'll have to wait and see. This is a lot of I gotta say, this is a lot of fighters for two acclimators and a Venator. That's a lot of fighter spawn, I gotta say. But it's good. I like it, but whether or not I'll like playing against it is another thing. So as we can see here, the Tector Star Destroyer, like, probably, I think, maybe double the price, maybe a bit less. But one thing I do know is pretty much on double is the Praetor one. That is 27,000 credits. A lot of these changes are to slow down gameplay, like get from games finishing like that. I'm not sure if these actually apply to Galactic. I haven't looked at Galactic yet, but this is very significant for Galactic Republic and Skirmish Mode, especially like the vision control you had with fighters. Because if you looked at, oh, what is that sound? Oh, blimey. There we go. So there's the vent, so it goes down.
Holding fire for maximum effect. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Well, that's interesting.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Vectoring to the enemy.
Right, let's get those in. Okay, so we finish our I'm going to bring in a Tector. I think Tectors will do a lot more damage now, personally. I think we're going to see big chunks of damage from these guys. And I think we might see more of these in play too. Maybe, maybe not. You know. I think we'll see a little less from Venators. And a lot more in Acclimators being used as a carrier rather than as an offensive force. These are my quick shot theories. But yeah, I think we'll definitely see a lot less Praetors and Secutors in skirmish modes for sure. We're about to take out shields. Let me build while we've got the Tector. I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly build some Artisans because these were very strong ships before. I'm looking forward to using these in multiplayer against Ek because see if his tactic is going to be just as effective. Personally, I'm gonna just drop the. I'm gonna actually just drop the Tector, the Artisans in. Now, wow, there's some good vision from the Tector. Okay, let's see here. See, there's a lot of hard points on here. A lot of hard points. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I expected Tectors to be a bit more impactful. I didn't really use a lot of them before. I just felt like they weren't worth the price, and I kept gravitating towards Venators instead. So yeah, this is quite significant. I like this. It allows us to wow, the accuracy on these is insane.
Our Quentin's here.
Did I just lose another? Yeah, I did. I guess these guys are very much more weak. I would have expected these guys to be a lot more weaker, like in terms of health points. There's Secutor in. Secutor build time, I think, is slowed down. I might be wrong on that. I'm just playing by ear. But one thing I can definitely tell you is that Tector Star Destroyers. Oof. I think I'm definitely going to start building these more in my fleets because these feel really consistent in damage. Really consistent. Have these guys on the back line. Oh, that'd be good. The only thing is that their range is not there's a lot to be desired because
Destroyer captain here.
you're gonna have to have your front line really close up to the Tector, and you know, if other players are smart and bring in, you know, ships from behind, you could really leave the Tector, you know, vulnerable, especially when they've only got one engine hardpoint. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, I love this ship now. This one looks to be probably one of my favorites. I might use Artisans a bit less, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll have to. That really comes down to playing against humans and taking out asteroids because AI seems to not be taking any asteroids whatsoever. I think I'll probably be seeing a lot more usage in the Corvette compared to the LAC, maybe. I still won't be building this. Invincible class, I won't be building that at all. I mean, I haven't tested it, but I'm not thrilled to, you know, put in the effort to test it.
Combat crew assembled.
Command?
Galactic Republic ships always look great. I love the color consistencies.
Reinforcements available.
Really stand out.
You have our full attention.
For the Republic.
Okay. Some decent fighter spawning. Okay, 6. Is there any more that's going to be coming out? 7. Okay, wow. Okay, this is quite. I don't think the fight 8. Blimey. I don't think there's been much changed on the fighter spawning for Secutor, which is good.
We'll take them out.
Blimey, yeah, it is spawning quite a lot. Okay, but yeah, I definitely know what I'm going to build soon. This is really, really nice.
Holding fire for maximum
Oh,
effect.
look at that! Wow, melting. I love it. I love the Tector. And I think for the price, it's worth it. You know, for like 11,000, you can expect to melt ships with this, for sure. Struggling to hit that last hit. Is it just barely going by it? No, it seems to be hitting it. Come on, guys. Man, that's 100% miss rate. None of those shots are hitting. Interesting. Alright, what about if you can't hit that? What about the oh yeah, hit that. Alright, try this again. No, okay. I think you need to move up.
Our space station is under attack.
There we go. Just slightly hitting some. I think that's from the fighters, not from the Tector. You'd know if that hardpoint was being hit by the Tector.
More enemy craft.
Okay, now it is. Slowly. Yeah, I guess it was just the angle. It wasn't hitting it at all. Okay. Oh, please. There we go. Alrighty, I like that. The Tector is really nice. Definitely will be building that in some of my fleets, for sure. Okay, right, let's move on to Confederacy. Okay, we are back. Oh, that is some new voice lines. Oh, I like that. That is totally new. That's cool.
In production.
Right, so I don't think much has changed here. I know that the Corvex has had a price drop, which I can expect. That makes sense.
In production.
I definitely want to be using more
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements on constructing.
diamond cruisers this time around because I really enjoyed the power spike from those anti-fighters. They really do their job well. So let's build this. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of new voice lines. I love it. That's so cool. Hopefully the AI will play better. I guess because they weren't really effective, to say the least, in the last match. So we'll see.
Construction complete.
Location confirmed.
Reporting in.
Fallout.
Okay, build that. Perfect. Let's build up to
Construction
there.
complete.
Wow, where are these guys? I'm like nowhere to be seen.
Upgrade in progress.
Quick.
Beginning
There we go.
construction.
Right, so it's brought an LAC here. Okay, damn it. Kind of like countered exactly what I was hoping they'd send, i.e. a fighter.
Range.
Very odd. No presence from either side. And this, I made sure, triple check that this was hard AI because I was like,
Construction complete.
I'm not sure what's going on, you know?
Building under construction.
Nothing so far. Let's see how this goes against the LAC.
I'll handle that.
Yeah, not much damage.
Upgrade
Let's
complete.
go ahead and
Construction complete.
build a Corvex. See if that'll do anything.
Upgrade in progress.
Oh my god, I love the voice lines. They're so good.
I'll neutralize them.
Did my diamond cruiser go down? I think it did.
9 prepared.
Yeah, it did. I wasn't looking where it was going.
Construction.
Yeah, acclimators definitely feel a lot less now, which is good because like this would be really tough. But I mean, like it's a, I don't think they've teched up, so Makes sense. Okay, well at least it's bringing some of the heat. Thank God.
Unit in production.
Let's tech upgrade as well.
Space station under attack.
Okay, right, so that is they're moving away, so let's move some of our Corvettes in against these acclimators. They feel like they do a lot less damage, it's just the fighters that obviously I need to be careful of. I should have got a diamond cruiser in again. Oh well. Where's my other diamond cruiser? Here it is. You know what, pal? Do you mind if I just move you?
All power to the engine.
Let's get a waypoint.
Upgrade complete.
No, no, no. Oh, okay, you really want to go that way. Fine. Fine. Oh, shit. Come on, off that. I don't want it. I want you to come in to take on these fighters. Okay.
Upgrade complete. Space station damaged.
Right, tech up done. Oh, we've got a new ship here. This was in the support vessel. These are quite big ships, aren't they? So, support craft intent to shift logistics. Blah, blah, blah. It uses a fleet tender to deploy interdition mines. It's durable and well protected. Vulnerable to larger enemy vessels. Okay. So is it? I'm gonna build this. What is it? Some kind of some kind of cruiser, like,
Construction complete.
or carrier, or like healing. Not sure. Right, so I think my ship's lost this side of the battle here. I think.
Diagnostic check, okay.
Okay, I really need to be checking my where my diamond cruisers are going. Okay, so let's build some more fighters. Let's get a
Space station is under attack.
let's get Cafeteria. Yeah.
Available. Vehicle in production.
Let's just build this here. Oh, they're really coming for my asteroids now. Damn.
What is your command?
Cruiser reporting. Navigating to coordinates.
Surgical instrument.
Okie dokie.
Vehicle in production.
Yeah, move over to this side. Not too worried about. Oh crap. Right, we're gonna need to build another diamond cruiser.
Production.